starting this live stream right now.
So what do I do here?
Let's see. Go live.
Okay.
That's what you're supposed to do. Hello, how are you? This is a bad angle. Let me just tell you that right now. So we're live streaming right here.
And I'm trying to get us live on Facebook.
Just go live. Turn it sideways and go live.
Okay.
Oh, this is here. You should be holding this, and I'm going to put it right here.
Okay. Yes. Oh, and flipping the screen around.
Oh yeah.
Hello, everybody. So, there's our sweet war child. War child, do you want to say hi? Hi.
You got to lean in for this one right here.
All right. Oh, I probably should.
Hello, everybody. We are good to go.
Yeah. Okay. So, so we are starting to go live from YouTube and Facebooking at the same time.
But the angle's wrong because look at my chin.
Hello, Emily. How are you? All right.
Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings, almost Christmas, and a happy New Year. It's almost that time, everybody. It's the holiday season, and what it also is almost Christmas, Hanukkah, for those of you that are of the Jewish persuasion, and it's.
There's other ones.
There's other ones. I don't even know what those are. It's all
just
my
happy
bad.
holidays.
Anyway, happy holidays.
Everybody.
But many, when I was a kid, it was the best. Holidays were the best. But for many parents, a lot of times parents and people that don't have family, a lot of stress.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of issues, a lot of things going on in this great world of ours that oftentimes are overlooked. I mean, I am pretty good at minimizing my stress, and with that being said, just the fact that, theoretically you kind of have to go out and get gifts or something. You got to do this whole thing. It's not that you have to, but you want to do this. You want to have, all this stuff. But it's like there's pressure there, and it's not even a money thing. It's just like you got to do it. I just don't want to do it really. Oh, Gabe Davis, what's up, man? He's getting yoked. Homie's getting yoked, yo. I don't know where H&M is. That's the thing.
Go to the mall.
Which one?
Just the mall that's there.
Okay, so we're going the wrong way.
Past. Okay.
So I'm going.
So
anyway,
first of all, I'm going to say something really quick, and then you can get back on your thing.
You do it.
So the holiday season is awesome. I feel like it feels good for everybody. But if we're not careful, it can easily and very quickly shift into something that's super stressful, like us. We haven't done any Christmas shopping, and it's.
Oh no, we did a little bit. Oh
yeah,
bit,
online. Thank goodness for online.
Amazon. But you know what?
Amazon.
I have a problem with that too. Like that Amazon enables me to stay at home and just click a couple buttons. That's not good. I should be getting out. This is what you're supposed to do.
Together,
you're supposed to get out of the house, get out, be interactive with humans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, the guy almost crashed into us. That's amazing. So anyway, go ahead.
And so what we're going to talk about are some different things you can do just to have a more.
Just to be able to manage yourself better. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. Listen.
And because there's we're coming from all different people.
Oh, whoa, watch out.
Ambulance.
Ambulance, yeah.
Okay, ambulance.
So listen, here, real quick. She's saying that we can manage ourselves, manage our stress, manage things that are going on in our life. Let me just give you an example. I've had everything. I've never really fallen on like hard times. Like I've been cool forever. And, but there was a time in my life where it's like I'm not living with anyone, or I'm on my own doing my thing before marriage, before that, and it's like, oh, Christmas comes. My mom lives in a different state. I'm kind of, because it was so wonderful and it was so awesome. Since then, it's beyond that. That's not even an issue. I just have a wonderful memory.
Children.
And now I have children. Now I have a wife. Now I'm with family. But there's a lot of people without family. There's a lot of people that don't have the money to get the gifts, and they feel the pressure. And so, and then there's also another thing which we're experiencing right now and fighting is sickness. Mm-hmm. Sickness throughout the season, the cold, the changes of the seasons and things like that. So
what are some things we can do, right, to make this better? So first, I would say, so we're going to talk about
stresses and stuff.
Well, we're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. But for stress, lavender, that's a pretty easy, inexpensive oil.
So lavender, when it is, it's got linalool in it, I think. and is one of the compounds, the main compounds. And I believe when you metabolize it, it turns into linalool, which has shown
technical here.
Which has shown to actually kind of calm the body down and relax your body. So sleep, stress,
lowering blood pressure. I mean,
I don't know about that. I don't know.
It is.
It has maybe supported people.
Okay, yeah.
And the systems
here.
that
Hello,
address
car.
blood pressure. Hello, car. But sticking strictly about stress, I would imagine if you relax your body and you were able to relax those systems, then you're able to minimize the amount of pressure in your system. I don't know that 100%.
So I would say things like take an lavender Epsom salt bath.
That you know what else?
A really great way, like just slow down for a minute, put a drop of lavender in your hand, take a deep breath in.
Also, what might be literally, and take this to heart, bro, take an effing chill pill, dude. So that you can take a chill pill. You can take a pill that helps you chill. It's called a chill pill.
What is it?
Let me tell you what's awesome. Right here, this one right here is on this suction cup thing. This one right here that's on YouTube, her arm. So she's got to be changing arms and stuff, and I kind of get a kick out of that.
So funny. Okay, so you also might feel different feelings like rage. If you're like, what the heck? I'm in this line, this idiot cut in front of me.
I don't even know what that is.
All these jerks everywhere being totally not holiday cheer-like.
So I'm gonna have to chime in right there. I'm like, oh, I don't even know what that is, joking, because maybe I have felt rage in my lifetime before.
Or like every day.
But here's what's funny. The second, and I was totally in a good mood. The second she said, or maybe I'm in line.
My husband's driving.
She says, yeah.
She's wondering who's driving.
Oh yeah, I'm not. My hands are free to be on the wheel. So as I was saying, when we do the thing, she said, oh, when you're in line, all I thought of was, oh my gosh, just the people in line and just being in line. Obviously, it's not my favorite thing in the world.
So oils that help with that are cardamom and thyme. Both totally help with feelings of rage and helping them, go away. So cardamom I love cardamom.
Let me tell you. So some people question these oils. How could they work? What about this? What about that? But let me tell you, it's been 10s and 20s and 30s. Islam girl. I just saw someone on a license plate, Islam girl. It looks like.
That's what the license plate says.
I mean, on the gas tank. Anyway, so many times I've been driving, and when I drive, I pay attention. I'm like this person ahead of me is riding the brakes.
Lots of rage.
Not rage. No, it's not rage. Please don't miss. This person is just riding the brakes, totally being a defensive driver, scared. Those are the ones that cause accidents. You human. Just kidding. And so what I do is I pay attention. I'm not going to be a victim of these people's horrible driving. So I'm like, yeah, I'm good to go, man. And so I'm more on edge, I would say. Now, with that being said, every time she opens that balance, she's like, I want to put balance on. I immediately feel grounded. I immediately feel more balanced. It totally affects me in a positive way. So if you've never, you might have said, oh, I smell this orange stuff or something, and it's just, but if you've never gone and been in a situation where you're able to feel it, that means you haven't had an oil experience, because these things work. These things are amazing.
You need to send us a message.
Annie, what up?
We need to help you have an oil experience.
Surf's up, dude.
Oh, hello, Annie. Hello, Car. Yeah, I know the baby has a cough. So for that baby's cough, we are using Breathe and eucalyptus on the chest.
And then we take Vicks and put it on right here.
He's lying. Vicks. He's totally lying.
Vicks Vapor Up? No way. Vicks kills kids. I used to have that when I was a kid. It was the best. My mom used to put a warm, awesome, thick cotton, little cloth thing in the oven, and then put Vicks on it and put it on my chest. It was just an amazing experience because it was so comforting, even though she was killing me.
So anyway.
Whatever, Mom.
Breathe and eucalyptus are the oils that you would use, and not Vicks. You can put it right on the chest. For babies and small children, you would want to dilute it. How come you're taking yourself off? Oh, on purpose?
Because, oh my gosh, I just saw the car that was in Grease Lightning. Grease at the end when they did the silver lightning bolts on the white, 49 Ford or something, or Chevy or something. I just saw it, literally. Whatever, that's awesome. I'm coming back to check it out. Go ahead. So eucalyptus and Breathe on the chest. So on the chest and on the back, and then On Guard on the bottom of the feet are super supportive in helping him feel better, and everybody else. And
I think he had it. And then oh, thank you. He's letting me, my arms breathe.
And we're at a stoplight.
And and then it went away, and then it came back. So we're working on that again. But
So
I can tell a huge difference
in this area.
Using the breathing eucalyptus on the chest and on the back.
In this area, there's a lot of like
diffusing.
sickness going around right now, like strep and like gnarliness,
bronchitis,
bronchitis, and so yeah, like literally gnarliness. So we are actually fully staving it off. We're like fighting it, right? Because I have a little cough, and you know, I think the key here is that it's not like some chemical, gnarly, harsh, liver toxifying, destroying pharmaceutical chemical and medicine. I think the key here is to understand that this is something as part of your lifestyle where you wake up in the morning and you're like, okay, I went to bed with breathe on my chest, I feel good, on guard diffusing, and now I keep it going all day. And so you have your intervals, you make sure you don't go over the recommended dosages like Dr. Hill said, and then you're also going to know your own body. And from there, you just want to stick on it and be relentless and what's the other one? Firm, fair, consistent.
So another thing I would say is that, so with dilution, this is the way it goes.
With what?
Okay?
With what?
For dilution.
Oh.
For newborn babies to 3 months, let's just say 6 months because I can't actually remember. Newborn babies to 6 months, it's 1 tablespoon of coconut oil, fractionated coconut oil, regular coconut oil, however you want to do it, to 1 drop of essential oil, guys. 1 drop to 1 tablespoon. For children, it's 1 drop to 1 teaspoon. And for adults, you could put it on neat or in the neat meat, just put it on straight, or you could dilute the same, right? So you don't, like, I often hear like, oh my gosh, like doTERRA essential oils are just so expensive. And I'm like, dude, they're not. In real life, they're not. It's 250 drops.
It's like 250 doses.
Yeah, for 1 bottle, that's 250 doses. And it's even more doses when you were dealing with children. I mean, that's every tablespoon, 1 drop, like that's amazing, or a teaspoon.
And that's so many uses from that 1 drop, because she used to just take maybe a teaspoon worth of, you know, volumetrically speaking, of the oil and just rub it all over his body, and he would just be loving it. He would
so like I used it like as his lotion when he was little.
Totally lost. We're in Vancouver, Washington. I'm lost. I don't know where
He doesn't know where we're going.
I know where we're going. I just can't get there. Is it that way?
Well, we're gonna figure it out. Okay, some other things. Some people might have a struggle with punishing themselves, right? Like
just beating yourself up, right?
Yeah, just beating yourself up. So oils will help support.
In this season, it's like, oh, I wish I could have got my, you know, my kid the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. You know what I mean? I didn't have the money, or I want to get the new Pokemon or something. You know what I mean? Pokemon. And
so, like, don't beat yourself up over stuff like that. First of all, we don't really need stuff. We need time and we need love.
I mean, that's a philosophy that a lot of people it's hard to grasp in this society, because it's about things. I'm just saying, like, I know people have said it before, like, well, yeah, you don't need materialistic things, and that's hard. I myself love material things. I love it. And it's hard for me to even see a time, as much as I love family time and all this stuff, geez, man, a nice gun, a nice electronic device, a nice whatever, motorcycle, all these things that are material, man, they truly bring me joy in a way that sitting here on the side looking at some dunes, I'm like, man, these dunes that were created they're amazing, but riding a motorcycle.
So the point of what I'm saying is,
so just shut your husband down.
We need to reel it in.
Man, we can reel it out.
Oh my gosh.
I like reeling it out.
So if you're struggling with feeling, right, like you're punishing yourself for not having enough money or not being able to get the people you love exactly what it is you wanted to, my point was, first, it's going to be okay. It's okay if you can't. And that's some of the healthy lessons of life, is not getting everything that you want. So that's all right. Now, some oils to help you work through those feelings would be bergamot. Oh my gosh, I love bergamot.
I need
Put
bergamot.
it over your heart, breathe it in, diffuse it.
So I go in this parking lot. You know what? There's a problem. Here's my problem with this area. They build these parking lots for stores and stuff. It's a tactical nightmare. You know why? 1 entrance, 1 exit. I come in here to turn around to like get on the other. It's it. I got to go back the way I came.
Okay, reel it in again. Thank you so much for that.
Where's the spray? I need something, man.
You do.
I need something.
Yeah, you do. I can't
Where's
reach
it at?
I can't reach it right now. Just calm down for a minute.
Can't.
Okay, so jasmine is also great for if you're struggling with, you know, self-punishing. And Slim and Sassy, interesting enough and awesome So that's great. He's gonna put some oils on because he's like
So just in case you
having
don't
a
know,
nervous breakdown.
if you don't know,
Now you know.
now you know.
This is his, not even mine, everybody. This is his personal.
This is my personal stash.
His personal merce.
That's my merce. It's what I carry every day. So check it out. There's a couple things I'm going for. This is this one's actually called Momentum, and it was a custom blend. Where did you get this from? Remember you won it or something?
Emily, I don't know. Maybe that's from you, Em.
Maybe. Momentum is amazing. And then this is a little bit of focus right here that my wife made a blend of a bunch of different things. I'm sure it's got Intune in it or something.
I love Intune, but my husband hates
patchouli. Gross. But I'm doing
patchouli.
it. Oh, what? Yeah, my bad.
He's holding up the line.
Yeah,
so
that's
now
okay.
we're
I'm putting on
along.
my oil, so I'm not angry at you, human. I would never be angry.
Okay, so if maybe you're struggling with feeling powerless, or maybe you know somebody who is, so
That's
oils,
not me. That's 100% not me.
No, he doesn't struggle with that for
Powerful.
sure. So would be clove, ginger, arbor vitae, and jasmine.
So let me tell you about arbor vitae. Arbor vitae is a super strong oil. I mean, strong as in like
The scent
super
can,
scent can blow you away. You might hate it.
You don't need, like, when I diffuse that, it's 1 drop for my whole diffuser.
And in fact, we got a 1 liter
is like-
diffuser. We have a huge 1 liter, 1,000 ml
And you
diffuser.
still only need 1 drop.
And 1 drop is probably even more than you'd want to go. But let me tell you.
Gnarly.
So,
but it's good.
it's. I found that if you are able to get that into your life a little bit, it is grounding. It's super gnarly. And because we went to this retreat once, a doTERRA retreat, and this one girl's just like, yep, I take drops and put it right on. I'm thinking, whoa, because I'd smell it. I'm like, whoa, someone's got arbor vitae on. And she told me that it's her life. It helps her life. So just knowing that and being able to like implement that a little bit is pretty cool.
Hello,
Plus,
Miranda. How are you?
okay, yeah, killer.
Yeah.
Killer. So Miranda, real quick, I think I must have said it before. Unbelievable work ethic, unbelievable heart. When she did this gauntlet that you have to do, they test you physically and mentally and spiritually, and she went through and inspired me. It was amazing. She dug very deep.
Super awesome.
Good job, killer.
And diffusing arbor vitae and holiday joy is really yummy. 1 drop arbor vitae and maybe 3 drops of holiday joy. And again, right? So helping you if you're feeling powerless. That's awesome. Where else are we able to be able to specifically help these emotions? And I love that we have something that we can use.
I'm gonna be sexist here. This sounds like just a womanly, feminine mumbo jumbo stuff. Straight up. Like, oh my gosh, it's gonna help your mind. It's totally, you just smell it, just like hippie, feminine. It's not. It's not. This is legit.
Hold on, baby, hold on.
This is super legit. Like, if you've never experienced these type of things, it is legit. Oh, there's his. Oh, look.
Oh, can you open it? That's his
anyway, so
specific little
he's got his
bottle.
specific
Loves
little
it.
bottle with some serenity in it, super nice and diluted, and he just like, yeah, I love it. So this is not mumbo jumbo crap. This is super gnarly, good. I'm lost. Anyway, it's super good. It's super working.
Can you do the top to that? Just a little bit. He likes to undo it. There we go.
Oh yeah, what an amazing boy.
So if you're if you're like, oh my gosh, and you're feeling maybe financially not awesome, wild orange is great for that. It will help you feel abundance and help you feel like just work through those feelings, because this is the truth. We have exactly the right amount of money for whatever we need all of the time. We just have to this is frame of to oil blend called past tense, and it's a tension blend. Okay, so putting that over your shoulders, a lot of times when we're carrying stress and tension, we're just going to go to our shoulders, the back of our neck.
Whoa.
And this is just going to help relieve that tension, which is awesome.
Whoa, we're going.
We are just basically driving randomly.
Yeah, we're just cruising. We're not. I know we're going.
Everywhere. Other oils are Serenity, and that's actually what I just gave my little boy back there. He's got some Serenity in that little roll-on, and he loves it. He puts it on his jawline. Are you having trouble taking that off?
Let me see, Biggie.
But of course, he's 1.5, so he likes to do everything himself.
Do you want this?
Yeah.
Do you want it? No. Now he's sleepy, so this one will help him sleep.
Yeah, it'll help sleep too.
Anyway, real quick to keep moving.
Okay, Relief Plus. Also for relax, to help you with feeling relaxed. Arbor Vitae, Lavender, Roman Chamomile, and Peace. All of those oils are going to help you feel relaxed. Go ahead.
Let's get on to sicknesses real quick. Like we said, we've been fighting sicknesses. We use On Guard, diffusing On Guard a lot. It helps completely helps cleanse and destroy any pathogens or any type of stuff in the air, pocket. Right?
Dun, dun, dun.
Also, we are using...
okay, so what's in this roll-on that we're using? It's it's not Arbor Vitae. It's fractionated coconut oil, On Guard, Copa Iba, oregano, and melaleuca. That's what I threw in here. And super helpful. We do it on the bottom of the feet and down the spine. You can do this as a preventative. You can also do this as I feel something coming on and I need to put an oil on. My throat, I know I've been fighting not getting strep throat. I know it. I do a drop of On Guard down my throat. I just put the oil right on the outside of my throat and totally helps.
When I was a kid, I used to go to this deli.
Okay. So let's just go ahead. I'm sorry.
That's so rude. That's so rude. That is so rude.
Sometimes I'm rude. I'm sorry.
That's so rude. I was going to have a wonderful memory from my childhood, and we're right by this other place called Anush Deli, where these Armenians, my good friend was Armenian, is still. Anush Deli has these pierogies that I like, and she
loves pierogies.
Sure, whatever.
Okay, helping you feel renewed would be oils like basil, peppermint, Arbor Vitae, motivation. Lover, stop it. So look, this is him. He's pouting.
Oh my gosh, these oils work.
Hey, stop. You know, right here in my hand, we're still being filmed.
Yeah, no one's watching the YouTube one.
Oh, they will.
Just get on with your...
All right, sadness. If you're feeling sadness, breathe, serenity. Ylang-ylang is really great. Your ylang-ylang.
Ylang-ylang
is also an aphrodisiac. Awesome.
Sicknesses and stuff.
We're going back and forth because I was here and then you swung there.
You were here?
And then I swung us back.
What I'm saying is wash your hands a lot too.
Oh yeah.
The On Guard, the doTERRA On Guard stuff works really. On Guard hand soap just helps kill and not kill the beneficial stuff.
So we have good bacteria and bad bacteria on us all the time, and so regular antibacterial is one of the major problems.
It just destroys everything.
It kills everything, and our body really needs the good bacteria, and so we want to make sure. I know I'm like
what?
Nothing. So we want to make sure that we keep. We want to make sure that we keep the good bacteria and get rid of the bad, and that's what essential oils do. They're smart, and so they will kill. They'll get rid of the bad stuff, kill it, get rid of it, whatever, same thing. And then they will keep the good stuff. So that's super awesome.
Definitely.
Is there anything else you'd like to say before we...
I'm still waiting for an amazing apology.
I am so sorry.
For being such an interrupting jerk.
I'm super sorry. I just felt like we're being probably lots of random stuff.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with random stuff? You know what? I love them.
Sorry.
And I'd like to share.
Nothing wrong with
I'd like to share. Borscht soup is the best at Anush. Oh wow! You know they got these big. Also the see, and I said Anush. Look, how's that?
Good.
If I didn't say that,
that's right.
Car wouldn't have been able to recommend the borscht.
So his life is better now. Thank you, Car.
Totally better. Totally agree. And we're stopping actually right now, and I'm getting a borscht and. Thing.
I apologize.
Right around here.
Interrupting you, sweetie.
It's all right. You know, you just crushed my dreams.
I'm sorry.
You know, no big deal. Anyway, what? It's okay.
Okay.
Anush.
Oh.
What's up?
We're here. We're
meant to be at Anush Deli.
Thank you, Car, for being live with us.
I was going on Anush anyway.
You have shifted our whole...
So here we are. I just have to do it. We're pulling in and gonna bust at Anush Deli. Look at this. Just giving props to homie. What up, Anush? And then when I go in there, I go inch passes because he's Armenian. Anush Deli. Look at that. Don't trip. That's what's up. Anyway, so thanks for joining us today. It was kind of a different one. We're going on the whole shopping mission and that whole thing. But you know what? These oils can address a lot of things in life. And there's tons of research out there. Clinical research and more that can support a lot of these claims. Now, do we say things like cure and things like that? No, because everybody's different. Deep blue might work for my arthritis. Melaleuca might work for someone else. And so the makeup of our bodies
and actually,
is
you
so
want to know
different.
why we really don't say cure? Because we want the FDA to come in and start trying to regulate stuff. That's actually why.
And I won't even talk about what FDA really stands for.
Lame.
No. But anyway, so but these testimonials, which doctors don't care about and clinicians clinical trials I don't care about. I care about because I know what it does for our family. I know what it's done for thousands and thousands of other people. So, you know, if you have any questions, if you want some samples, if you want us to talk to you, set up a class, whatever, we can go online, whatever it takes. Let us know.
Yeah.
I mean, because athletes, it works amazingly. Lemongrass for your joints, deep blue, aromatouch, all these things can help your performance and healing amazingly.
Breathe on your chest helps open your lungs so you can have better respiratory breathing while you're training.
While you're respiratorily breathing.
Thank
you for joining us. Have a happy Christmas, happy holidays, and we'll see you next week anyway.
Yes, we'll see you next week.
Cara.
Merry Christmas,
and share this
happy
video.
holidays, share this video. We have some great deals going on for this month, and we're doing an awesome nutritional cleanse. So if that's something you guys are interested, go to our Facebook page, and you'll be able to learn more about that.
Okay, we'll get you
We'd love to help you out because it's super awesome. Message us. We'd love to share that with you. Chat with you later, everybody.
All right, take care. We love you.
Stop.
We love you. Remain unaltered.